welcome along and welcome back to Six Ashes. It is the last day of winter, and having finished our yard reconstruction, we're going to be spending a little bit of time down here today. We've still got a fair amount of stuff kicking around here. We need to get all this equipment really back to our farm. I don't know, even with the expanded yard, I don't know where we're going to store all this. The thing we need to do first, though, is this. So we have all of these soybeans here. These need to go into our brand new grain store. So that's what we're going to be doing first. I'm just going to bring the 6810 up here like so. And then we're going to be able to transport all this stuff back afterwards. What we're going to use this barn for yet, I don't quite know. I have tried removing it with the map object hider tool, but it leaves both the doors here unable to remove them. So yeah, we're gonna leave it for now, and then hopefully later we might find a solution to this. I'd still quite like this to be a sugar beet pad, or I suppose carrot pad is what it would be for us here. But we actually have all of that space up at the BGA. We've got our carrot shed there, so that kind of is a dud as far as a thing. So yeah, we might have a storage use for this at some point. At the moment, it's got all of our seeds and all of our fertilizer and all of our herbicide in it. So maybe a use as a chemical shed or a fertilizer shed or something like that, and leave all of that stuff up here, possibly. Interested to see what you guys think in the comments. Let us know what you think would be a good use for this shed up here going forwards. We actually, looking at this, most of what we have up here left is either, yeah, it's sort of a mix between fertilizing and spraying and that kind of thing. So yeah, maybe this is a good shed for that kind of stuff to have up here. But yeah, we'll have a look. Anyway, I'm going to load up these soybeans, and once we've done that, we can get these back down to the yard, and I can show off our new grain store. There we go. We've got a full trailer, 357 litres left in this bucket, and a few left on the floor. So actually, I didn't realise we got more than a full trailer of soybeans here. So that's brilliant. We'll just leave this tractor here for the moment. And back into our 6810. So 14,500 litres. We're probably going to make about 30-ish thousand off these soybeans eventually. I think they go as high as... How much do our soybeans go for around here? Maximum for the soybeans, which is, oh wow, where are you? Potato, soybeans, there we go. Max is wow, we could make up to 40,000 off these soybeans quite possibly, which is just a huge amount. That's quite cool. I'm very, very happy with that. I think we probably got another, maybe another 5,000-ish litres. This little 6810 is struggling a little bit with this full trailer, but it's fine. And it's been mostly downhill back down to the yard, so it's, yeah, it's absolutely fine. So we have set this up to be able to drive straight into this yard here. You pull round here, reverse up, and into the grain store under there. I do kind of wonder if this grain store would have fit in our shed up the top. I can't remember if I tried that or not, but certainly it works quite well here. Reverse up onto the little concrete bit and tip it out, and in it goes and into our grain store very nicely. And now we are able to store everything. Absolutely brilliant. We have a loading point down the side, which should be accessible to pretty much everything, I think. And we'll just cover this grate up when we do. But this is quite a nice little setup and has worked well. Can we drive out of it fairly easily? Avoiding that shed there. Yeah, we've got a nice wide turning area around here and straight back out. So our grain store works. That is the first time I've tried it. It works well. I'm gonna go and get the rest of our stuff and bring it back down here. And there we go. Back in position. We'll turn this off. There we are. And then we've just got the rest of this to do. Then what we'll do when we come back, well, I still don't know. I think I might leave this stuff in this shed for now. The equipment I think we should probably get back or put into this shed. That's the other thing, just clear things up a little bit. I think the mower should be down at the main yard. I think we can probably go and put our digestate spreader down at our BGA that we own. And get that down there, and then that just leaves the sprayer and the solid fertilizer stroke and the lime spreader. So we've got those three things that will be quite useful to leave up here. Yeah, you see, there's not an awful lot of stuff in the stuff we got up here. Only 157 litres of solid fertilizer in that bar one, and yeah, there's not a lot at all. And I have a feeling that solid fertilizer spreader, that one over there, that is hired. Let's have a look. What have we got under our leased items? So, oh no, it isn't. So yeah, it is. That is leased. Now, if I go and look at the owned items, does our little spreader do lime? It does. We do not need that leased piece of equipment at all. So that can go, and that's costing us money every day just to have that sitting there. We don't need it. So we can get that out. And yeah, this is probably quite useful as a shed to store that kind of stuff up here as. And we can leave our sprayer and our solid fertilizer spreader up here and get the rest of the stuff out of here. Sounds like a plan to me. If you have commented below, sorry, I think we've worked this one out. And then yeah, we can leave the seeds up here as well, for the most part as well. So that will work fairly well for us. That is all of our soybeans out of here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to hook the mower up to this. And then we'll take that back down along with our remaining soybeans and get that cleared up and all done and dusted. Then we're going to take our, as I said, we're going to take our manure spreader or our slurry spreader here, this Marshall, down. And then I think it might be time to start washing some tractors, because this one especially is in real need of it. I think that now that we've reconfigured the farm, we're going to find ourselves sort of fiddling around with where we're placing everything for a bit. There's, yeah, various places that stuff can go and where stuff will fit. We need to double some of it up. It's, yeah. I mean, for example, I've got this shed here that's our workshop shed. I don't think this is going to fit in it. Folded, is it? So, nope, that is too high. We will stop that following. And then we've got this shed here, which is quite big, quite good for longer stuff, but we haven't got longer stuff in it at the moment. So we've got lots of bits like that. I'm going to put the mower in here for now, I think. And just disconnect that. There we go. And then we'll head over here and we'll get this tipped. And we can put this back in the shed over here. I don't know exactly where that workshop trigger hits at the moment. So we might just give that a quick test. And put this trailer undercover, maybe in the corner actually would be good. There we go. I did have it in that big lean-to there a little while ago, but I think it might fit better in our long sheds here. We actually get money from the solar panels on the roof of that shed, which is pretty cool. That's been a good investment, that little shed. So yeah, we'll just put this into here. Got a lot of storage space now. It's just the best way to use it that we need to work it out. And I want to give you guys a little tour of how this yard's set up now as well. It is a little bit different to what we had before. There we go. And that's, though, the long-awaited wash of some of our tractors. We finally have a pressure washer and we can finally clear it up. This little tractor, though, could probably do with a repaint. We've got 36-ish, 35, 36 hours on it now. And yeah, all the will in the world with the pressure washer. Pressure washer is more likely to take paint off, to be honest, with the condition this is in. But we can bring this into here. If I do that and park this here, does that mean, yep. Is anything else in it? No. So the trigger for this workshop is only in this end section here, which is good. It means that we can use the rest of that for storage without worrying too much about stuff being inside that workshop trigger and getting in the way. So our main shed now is this one, which is where all our tractors and our combine live. So put this into here. And we've got our combine header actually down here, but I'm very much thinking at the moment the best place for that is actually going to be along this wall here, nicely out of the way, and free up a little bit more shed space for us, really. Will that lit? Part of the reason why I put this over here, yeah, is so that we could clean this down and reveal that, yes, indeed, this is a Ford baler underneath all of that brown. It has been so long. So, well, look, what, we're on year 4 on this map, or about to enter year 4 on this map, and this is the first time we've had a pressure washer to actually clean our equipment. I'm going to do the same with my trailer, because that's looking fairly dirty as well. That's got a few paint chips too at this point. I mean, pretty much all of our equipment is dirty at this point. But this pressure washer is in a really, really good place to reach pretty much everything in this yard. I mean, even here, wow, I can get it as far as my my seed drill. Yeah, that is but it'll reach anything in this end of this shed, which is absolutely brilliant. That's actually really good. I bet we can actually reach our tractor over here as a result of that. Yeah, look. Oh, right at the edge of the pressure washer's reach. But we don't have to move it to get it washed and show that this indeed is, yes, a 7840 underneath all that mud. That is doing us very, very well. And we'll give the bucket clean as well. But perfect. There we go. Right, we're going to take this up to the top. And I think we'll give it a little bit of a tour of the yards, because obviously things have changed a lot. And it has been a while. So this is the yard that we built last time. That you guys saw the construction of. Our new old shed. I think we must have purchased some old bits of corrugated iron and things for this one. But that's got our workshop in it. This is our big new lean-to, open on one side, but has good access all around it. So that's very nice. We've got our grain store under here that's undercover. We'll just put the cover on it. And yeah, this is where we can unload it and fill the trailer up. So we've actually got a little bit of storage space off to the left. Off to the left, looking from this direction. That we could be able to put some stuff in if we wanted to. So that's there's lots of space here that I kind of missing at the moment. Down here we've got the original barn. that we now has our tractor storage basically. We've then got the new cut-in area here where we've got our where we've got our portable fuel tank and our static one. And then we've got this new lean-to here that we bought a while ago. We've got this shed that we've built onto the edge of that, which are kind of designed as having for chemicals and things. But if we're going to put the liquid fertilizer and everything up the top, I might just demolish this because it doesn't fit in there overly well. So we might demolish that and maybe see if there's something better that we can put in that space. And then over here we've got where all of our hay bales and straw bales are stored under this very open hay barn. And then we've got our original stables where the horses are. And in here we've now got the oats stored on this side and the carrots stored on this side for nice and easy access. And yeah, this yard should work very nicely for us, I think. Should be a good yard. Right, we're going to head back up to our other shed. And we're going to go and take our digestate spreader, because it's a slurry spreader, but we use it for digestate. And oh, actually, what I'm going to do, we may have some bales to sell up at the BGA. I can't remember. If we do, what we'll do is we'll go and sell those today as well, and get ourselves some more money in, because it's going to be a while before we can sell those soybeans and get us some more cash in as well. So we'll drop this off like so, and we'll grab bale spike. I want to find somewhere better to store these than at the edge of the shed here. It is, as I said, we're going to be playing around with the yard a little bit and seeing if we can work out how this new configuration works best for us. I am very happy with it though. It's it looks like it's going to work out really, really well for us. Right, let's hook up to our trailer here, to our Marshall, and get that back down to the bottom where our digestate is. We have, I think we've got, yeah, because this uses the manure mod. I think we have got a pipe down there. I'm hoping we've got a pipe down there. I don't think, yeah, we've got space for one on the side of this, but I think it's all down there. If not, I'll have to go and sort that out. We're still, the ground is still very, very frozen, so I think it's going to be a few days before we can actually get back to work on the land. But we're going to be making some more adjustments. The field to the left of us there, that needs ploughing and reseeding this year, because we currently have just grass in it, and I'd like to reseed it with something else and put a road in around the field that connects the main part of the farm and all of our fields through there up to that bit there. One thing I really wish I could do is put a roadway down, sort of bisecting field 11, and that would bring us into here and get us easy access to here. I think we have, yeah, we do. We have a hose mod connection there. So the way I'm going to do this is around like this. And yeah, we previously have sold that. So I am just going to leave this here, and we'll grab a hose for this and get that down here later. And of course, this is the BGA we own. We have a possibility, I think, of maybe doing a forage setup and doing some grass and things, but we need to sort of think about exactly how that's going to work. And I need to go and shut the shed doors over here. Right, what I'm going to do with field 12, because field 12 is absolutely fantastic. It's completely loam land, but it's yeah, it's a big grass field at the moment, so we might look at that this year. Oh, we have some alfalfa bales kicking around up here as well. Yeah, those are alfalfa bales. Alfalfa hay, which I don't think our horses take, do they? Let's have a look. Oh, they do take alfalfa hay, so we could get these back. They haven't diminished anything at all over the winter. But we've got 4 of these, so we need to get these back as well. So that looks like that's a job for next time too. All in all, though, yeah, it's winter, it's quiet. We are nicely moving forward. So I'm going to get this tractor back down to my main farm now that it's nice and clean. And we're going to leave it here for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Bertram Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.